Hello. Hello. Can y'all hear me? Hello. Trying to get this whole setup figured out. See a lot more of my body now, which is weird. There we go. What's going on, Painted Moose? How you doing, buddy? Oh, hey, chat box. Chat box, let's put you right here. Chat box, move up. There we go. All my settings are all messed up. I don't know exactly how to change all of them. What's up, Salt and Sassy? What's going on? Good evening. Break time at work. Excellent. I don't love this new setup because it's a million degrees up here, even though like I have this AC going on. It wanted to go skiing and get some chocolate. That's what's going on, Salt and Sassy. Which makes no sense. Oh my God, CCDM, what's going on, man? How you been? Still trying to figure out the setup. Like, my lighting sucks. I basically just have this. I have one big bright light, so it's not very bright over here. I need to like invest in some like LEDs that I can get some vibe going on when I'm doing music, but also like when I'm painting, I can see what the fuck I'm doing. So that's pretty good. If CCDM is still in the chat room, I have been pushing my painting limits over the last 3 years. Thank you for the help when I initially got into it. Let's see here. You can see everything. All right. All right. Let's see. That's about right where I want to be to paint. I can also do this thing. Trying to figure this all out here. Yes, I know the camera's not available. Ah, here we go. Let's zoom that mother in. Bam, son. There you go. All right. So, I'm going to start working on Turnip 28 again. I want to get it all finished before November. I'm pretty excited about that. I've got Warfare Weekend coming up where I'm going to be doing some demos with it, and mainly just to like hang out with people. I have decided not to go to Adepticon next year because I don't think COVID's going to make it that fun to be around that many people. I'm already a little nervous about this December or November for Warfare Weekend. Even though they're taking a stance of only vaccinated people there, like it's still weird. Still not my favorite feeling. Before we start painting today, I wanted to show some of my new stuff here. Check this out. I got the new Phalanx set from Game Envy and the Exemplar wet palette. I want to tell you right now. So I love my games, Redgrass Games wet palette. It's got all my favorite stickies on here. Got my Zombie Love Zambies. Got some Steady Crafting, Monument Hobbies. Got some Wormwood stuff. It's been great. All right, Painted Moose. Thanks for swinging by, man. It's great seeing you. I love the size of the painter one. I started off on the small one. Small one was great. I used it for a very long time until I started streaming, and then I found that I would use up all of my palette like instantly. So going to the painter one was really awesome. I use it a lot. What's up, Mikey? On Zoom with the family. Dude, just put me up with your family. Like, I'm pretty cool. Families like me. So I love the size of this. When I saw the exemplar, the first photos of it, I was like, I have no idea how big this is going to be. And let me show you, like, oh, here. I'm gonna back it out. We don't need to be this close yet. There we go. So it's a little smaller. It's still bigger than the regular Redgrass games, but this is a good size. I like this. And so when Kit asked me if I wanted to try one out, I was like, fuck yeah. Like, I love Kit. I'm gonna celebrate anything he does. I think he's you know, really great for the hobby. So first off, this is like the clipping. Like, if you're taking this anywhere and you don't have time to like empty it out, this is like the best way to make sure that your lid isn't gonna leak. The elastic straps that come with this are great. I have no idea where they are. I have them somewhere, but I've lost them. So I like the fact that they're built in here. This right here is the best feature. A vent. It's ventilated, so you can open it up, leave it overnight, and not have a total sweaty wet palette in the morning. I'm sure your paints will still separate. I throw my paper out after every time. I am not going to be one of those people who I'm using day old paints. Like, your mixtures are fucking ruined at that point anyway. Start over. Who gives a shit? Start over. But I love the fact that that's there. This also comes with a cell phone stand, so you can throw your cell phone there. It's got a little dry palette, so you have your little cups here and some things to put some paint mixes here. A brush rack right here, which I think is really nice. And also, like, just a very deep well, so if you're doing stuff there. And places to store your brushes. So, I mean, I think that this whole setup is extremely smart. Let's load this puppy up with the phalanx. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Oops. Threw that shit on the ground. That's a really nice pointy brush. I don't want to lose that. Hold on one second. Let me find this. My trash isn't anywhere close. Just throwing it on the floor. Guys, what's up, Sinister Grackle? How you doing, buddy? It looks like you got a resub today, too. So give me a second. I'll give you a tarot card reading. Unless if you want to do it later. Either way is fine. Don't ever redo your studio. It is very expensive and it's a pain in the ass, but I'm very excited to be able to be working on music again. I've been having a lot of fun with that. Hold on one sec. Let me... My desk is actually an artist easel, which is really funny. Sponge, paper, that shit is like anything else. Get my little coppers out. If any of you guys have a wet palette and you don't keep copper in there, you are doing it wrong. Unless if you empty it and clean it out after every time. Alright. My desk has a slight incline to it. I need to change that. It's kind of nice for, like, to work, but it'll make my wet palette very shitty. Let me grab some water here. All right. All right. We're back. We're back. Okay. So what's everybody been up to? How's life been? What you doing? What's good? What's good? This is extremely suggestive. Shaking paint bottles. Might have to move that screen so it doesn't look like I'm jerking it on screen all the time. It's horrible. Truly horrible. What's up, Turbo? This is always where the party's at. Always. I'm glad that you guys are all here. Still trying to figure out this whole streaming thing and my new digs. I'm gonna leave the game MV card out just so everybody is ready. Oh, I have the exemplar sheet that has everything, all of its things. They're gonna be $30, and I highly recommend getting on the Kickstarter when they come out because Kit makes a good product, and now my entire desk is basically organized by him, which I think is pretty sweet. Oh, dude, kids back in school, that's intense. Sitting here looking for my paper towels and they're right next to me. Like I said, never redo your studio. Never. Boom. Let's come in here. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo some stuff. I'm using my big fat destroyed brush from doing Turnip 28 in the first place. We're going to go through, we're going to paint all of the panels of armor black, and then we're going to go back over them with metallic paints and things so they have a total different look. But for right now, we're just dialing all this stuff back in and leaving all the colors from the airbrush behind. He's back, baby! What's going on, New Meta? How you doing today, man? How was your party? See, here's the thing. We're still in the murder attic. We are just at a different angle because, like, my music stuff, I needed a place to lay it all out, and my old paint area was the best place for that, and also like having it not next to this big hot air conditioner. So, it it needed to be readjusted. So I'm still here. It's still happening. It was lit. Are the kids still saying lit? Is that a thing? How about sick? I can't fucking see shit. This is horrible. Okay. First day of streaming since redoing the studio. It's gonna be an epic fucking fail. What's up, Jared? How you doing, buddy? Arnold! Oh, I've just got the man bun going on. My hair's so long now I can tie it back by itself. And, you know what? With it being as humid and hot, it's worth it. It was lit, fam. Yeet. Scro. Yesterday, Mal and I were watching some one-wheel competition stuff that the Float Life put out. Yo, it was trip. I did just like shave the sides of my head because they were getting pretty long and shitty. Hold on. Found my old wireless mouse. This thing, the plastic's rotting off of it, so it's sticky. It's gross. Absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna zoom back in here. Shit, we could even go in a little bit more than that. It was litty. There we go. So I'm going to go Turbo Dork for the carapace on this. The other one I used nail art stuff, and it was cool. It's an interesting effect, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to work with, and it made a huge fucking mess, and I just don't want to deal with that today. So we're going to get this on, and we're going to try brushing Turbo Dork on, which is something I've never done before. They say you can. I mean, I have done it before, but I've not had great results from it. So... Last time I was cool, gnarly was a thing. Dude, I still say gnarly. I was like, it was fucking gnarly. Speaking of gnarly, last night Mal and I went out at about sunset to go test out her new e-bike, because since I've been riding the one wheel, like, I've been going on all these fucking adventures, and I miss my fucking wife. Like, I want her to be able to experience them. She is not into riding the one wheel or anything like that, and I was like, how about we get an e-bike? Like, let's get something a little different that you can actually handle. And she was like, that sounds pretty fun. So we ordered one of those electric bikes. Yeah, oh dude, I saw you throwing the kill team. That's how my feeling is just about in general about Games Workshop. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's about right. You threw it everywhere. Ah, dude, I'm glad that you had some people to play some fucking KDM with. I saw that that was out, so it always feels good when you can get that one in full swing. One of my favorite things about this model is that it has so many weird surfaces on it that you can just kind of like do whatever the fuck you want with it. Like, is that muscle? Is it shell? I don't know. I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. But adding this level of contrast in here will help these like kind of synth wavy colors pop, you know. And of course we'll go back in with our oil washes, we'll bring it down, then we'll build it back up again. Although with Turnip 28 the goal was fast and effective, so I might be a little bit more selective on this. I still need to glue shit to this before I do the oil wash, so I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself. Dude, we talked about streaming it back in the day, and none of us understood what streaming was. And my one friend who didn't really want to do the extra effort to get it going. He was like, man, this could be really good. We could get like a little following going. I was like, I like followings. That's cool. They make me feel good on the inside. God, this lighting sucks. I'm sorry, people. At least it looks like decent on screen. In real life, it sucks. This is gonna be impossible. So yeah, last night we went out. We have this school like 2 blocks away from us, elementary school. So they have this huge paved playground. We just like it was dark quick, so like I busted out my light and we just like shredded around the parking lot, and I was like so proud of my wife because she hasn't ridden a bike in forever. The last time she did it was like right before we met, like 2006, and she was wasted and wrecked. It was bad. Like her knee was still healing when I met her, so it was one of those ones that she was like, I never want to ride a bike again. And so I'm glad that this worked for her because I am like so excited for us to be able to like hang out together and play because it's so fun getting out. St. Louis is such a cool city. Like it sucks to not have that sort of like you know, mobility to be able to get out and enjoy it, you know. So I'm excited for us. And I was like, I'm really proud of you. And she's like, I had a lot of fun. I'm like, fuck yes. That's what I wanted to hear. trees. Telling you, it makes a lot of sense to have just a big old fat brush to get weird with it. Like, why wreck your good brushes? Like, this brush was a little expensive. Like, Monument brushes, they're good quality. They are not the cheapest, but they are a good quality. Their sables are not my favorite, but I basically like it, all the other ones that they do. I think that for the money, they're really good value. Let's get all this armor painted black. All right. What's going on, Trader Legions? How you doing? How's life been? Lazing around today. I love being lazy. It feels good. I'm doing well. I'm just trying to figure out how to like not go blind trying to enjoy the space here and actually like see stuff. I'm gonna have another clip light. I'm gonna see if I can't make this a little bit better because this is fucking awful. Oh my god, Megan, what's up? Long time no see. Sorry, I'm trying to set up another light here. I'm like blind and this sucks. How's things been? Been absolutely admiring your skills at painting. You have just been growing leaps and bounds. It's fucking inspiring to see. Well, that's better. It's still not very bright. Let's see if this gets brighter. All right, that's what we got for right now. Yeah, it's been really cool watching you. Like it. You typically don't get to see people grow that fast over such a short period of time. That's been like one of the best parts about Instagram is like we can actually keep up on each other and see how everything's growing, changing. So like I said, I have until November to get this whole project done. That's the goal. November is the goal. Dude, Grackle, I get it, man. And like dude, if kids want to be into it and they dig it, like I think it's best just to like support that. Set aside your own like biases and you know the nerd rage dialogue that's happening right now, and you know, get it so the kid has something fun to do, and you know, eventually expose them to other things. You know, get them into Judgment, get them into Conquest, get them into Infinity, Relic Blade. You know, there's so many cool games over there. Daniel, what's up? How you doing? Nerd Rage over GW? Nah. I'm kind of like in this weird spot. Like, I really, yeah, I mean, you guys all know how I feel about 40K and Games Workshop. Like, we don't need to go over that shit again. Like, doesn't really matter much in the grand scheme of things. But, like, part of my reasons of like wanting to talk to people on YouTube was I like talking to people who are making their livings doing something that they love, and so many of them are just like all they do is GW, and it like makes me like not want to talk to them because I'm like it's just people painting GW stuff, and I like their models are cool, but I just kind of find it boring now. Like, painting isn't boring, but the whole nerd rage and fandom to me is fucking boring. You know, and maybe it's because I haven't been in this for forever, because I don't have the same love as everybody does for Games Workshop. I just have an enjoyment of painting models and playing cool games. So I'm really changing my relationship with how I interact with this whole thing. So, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about Hobby Time in the Murder Basement. By the way, if any of you bought t-shirts and they all ended up like this, I think we should fucking write a huge fucking complaint to Teespring for just shitty fucking craftsmanship. It sucks because, like, everything about the model works so great for a creator like me to, like, have my product look bad this fast is really disappointing. Yeah, New Meta, you have a really holistic view on the hobby, and I appreciate that. I'm ready to start painting some cats. Ah, check out this fucking chonky Gundam I got the other day. I wasn't gonna buy it, and then I saw it, and I was like, God damn. Oh, you don't try to be E-famous? You just make videos of throwing kill teams around. Look at that chonky boy. I joke, of course. Look at that. Look at that dumper. He's such a thick boy. I'm totally gonna paint this up. I've wanted a big one like this for a while. Yeah, I feel you, Daniel. Like, it is hard to stay positive. And so, like, I like people who stay positive. You know, I try not to, like, add to, like, the fire of everything. You know, for me, like, with Games Workshop, my biggest problem is, truthfully, like, I really wanted Cursed City. I think that was a cool product, and I wasn't going to buy into the FOMO because I'm trying not to spend like absurd amounts of money every month, and so I thought, oh, I'd get another chance, and I just didn't. And it's just like, so, like, I get that COVID fucks a lot of stuff up, but like to have zero communication when you're a company as small like as small as GW and as important as GW, communication is so key. And I feel like they hung me out to dry on that one. So and yeah, I get it. Like, not everybody is gonna get everything, and you know, I respect that. I think that's fine. I think that's a fine thing to take. But also, like, whatever. It was Lemnis's idea. Oh, he's super anti-GW right now. I didn't know that. That's funny. So, yeah, you know, I'm trying to, like, paint the stuff I like. I've got so many things that I need to get back into with, like, you know, like, fucking Army Painter sent me a shitload of paint. And, you know, like, back in the day, I asked him not to, because, like, it's not that I don't like Army Painter paint, but I've used Army Painter paint for years, and it isn't surprising me, and it isn't impressing me anymore. So, I was like, please don't send me paint. Whatever you do, don't send me paint. And so they've sent me a lot of other cool stuff, you know, Dungeon Master sets and things, which I think are really interesting products. You know, they're a little expensive, but for people who are uninitiated or just, like, not very resourceful, they're an awesome product. Yeah, I think Army Painter's a really cool company, Daniel. I think they actually really care about the getting people painting and into the hobby. Now, that we all know that sometimes their paints are problematic. Sometimes GW paints are problematic. I mean, truthfully, the only paint line that I have had that isn't problematic is the Pro Acryl line. And the only problem about that is it's just a little bit harder for some people to get. So it sucks to recommending people to like buy something that they can't get and really benefit from easily. It's my only real complaint here. Yeah, Pro Acryl's amazing. It's just amazing paint. Luke APS, Geek Gaming CX, he just did a whole video about how Pro Acryl is breaking his brain when it comes to like how good it is. And I 100% agree. Yeah, I think Reaper's a really cool company. I mean, they got me started painting, so like I can't have a lot of hate on them. And I was just having troubles getting some of the finishes that I want, and some of their paints were kind of chalky on me. So that's when I switched to Army Painter, and I like the Army Painter kind of satin finish. It's very reminiscent of what GW looks. I think it has a nice full look to it. Oh my god, this brush is too fat. I'm just totally painting underneath the chat box. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Just gotta get it over. The camera over here. Oh yeah, no, I am all about especially the black stuff, the Bones Black. Since they switched to that, I've been all about Reaper. Their paints are I would like to give their paints another shot. I'm not really in the market to buy a whole new paint line. Thick. Let's see here. It's gonna be impossible for me to hit all of this, and since we're just doing it to like tabletop standard, I'm not worrying too much about the details. We're gonna fuck all this up anyway when we get all. Oh, dude, Sinister, you're right there too, so you can actually go to ReaperCon, right? Yeah, I like the idea of the octal and stuff. I'm still fucking not buying AK products, so I'm kind of in that weird zone of like I want to try it, but I just don't want to spend them. I don't want to give them any money. It's the only problem. Do one of these. Like 5 miles from the house. That's the dream right there. It's basically what Warfare Weekend is for me. It's about 20 minutes away. It's like, fuck yeah, let's do this. We got Shell Shocked, I think I'm going to use. Yeah, we're gonna use Shell Shock because I can't find any of my other paints. Hold on one second. Let me check one more place. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Yeah, Daniel, that's a pretty good way to look at them. I think my biggest problem with them, truthfully, is the fact that, like, they don't... When people were mad, they acted like we were wrong for being mad. And that's something that, like, I get that, like, outrage culture is a little... I mean, sometimes there's things to absolutely be mad at, and sometimes there's not. And I get that, like, oh, this company did this thing. It's just, like, really a heartless look at tragedy, you know? Like, I'm going to use it as an ad. And, you know, like, I think the whole thing could have been done different. I think it could have been a really good product. I've said that multiple times. I just, yeah, I didn't like the follow through. Made me feel gross inside, you know? Right, what am I gonna do? Darknet, Laserface, or Shell Shocked? I think I'm gonna do fucking Laserface. We're gonna get weird with it. What's up, Minigamer J? How you doing? Well, and just like I think the worst part about, like, outrage culture is not actually the outrage. It's like when people are like, I'm outraged that you're not as outraged. Like that I don't think is healthy, because, like, we all care about different things, you know, like, and some people, they don't get it, or they don't want to get it, you know. It's not part of their, like, value system to get mad at some people, you know. And I think I've known a lot of people like that over my life. So it's like, we just got to do our best to be happy doing what we do, and try not to be a fucking piece of shit, you know? It's the goal. Jay, your fucking videos have been so good lately. Keep up the good work, man. If you guys haven't followed Minigamer J and Eons of Battle, fucking go and watch those videos, and watch the live streams. Really fun. Like, seriously, I love how he can be so poignant and so understanding all in the same sentence. It's really refreshing. Ugh, man, this paint is acting so weird because it's 1,000,000 degrees up here. Even with the room AC, it's still not great up here. I would love for you to be able to do more content on other games, and, you know, still make the same living. Like that's the shit that, like, really bothers me about, like, GW fans and Warhammer fans, is like, if they act like that's all the hobby is, and there's so much more, and there's so much more cool stuff and cool people and cool lore and cool worlds that are begging to be explored. And so it just feels weird that they're just so focused on the one thing. All right, we're gonna try brushing on over patchy shit and see how this looks. Really, all we need to get is like a beetle carapace look, and if that happens, it doesn't have to be smooth because oh my god, I just sprayed shit all over the place. We are going to be doing all sorts of weird things with the paint on these. Again, I'm going to use my big shitty brush. I think I'm going to get some gloss varnish out on this bleach as well. Yeah, we're going to need it. Laser face, huh? Yeah, when you let the thing you hate define you, you lose. 100%. That is very poignant. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, we're going to need some gloss varnish on this. Yeah, you know, it's gonna take people like fucking you know, Midwinter Minis. You know, guy he has the right temperament about him, you know. I work as a mental health coworker. You have to be self-aware. I feel ya. I feel ya. Yeah, New Edda, I'm with you. Like, I like the Warhammer stuff. Like, truthfully, I do. I think it's really cool. But like, there's so much more. There's so much more. That's the thing that I'm always shocked by. It's like there's so much more to this hobby. I'll be right back. Hold on. I use a lot of gloss varnish when I'm doing metallics because it just makes them flow a little bit better. And it doesn't really water them down. It makes the finish look a little bit more the way you want them to. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing that like I keep on coming back to when I think about, you know, season 2 of Hobby Time in the Murder Basement is like I don't just paint models. Like I have a lot of other hobbies and interests, and I think a lot of us do. You know, it just sucks like when you're like talking with the like creator class of people who have to be, they make their living off of somebody else's project. It means that like kind of forced into talking about GW way more than I want, like way more. When truthfully, I think most of the people who like me and like what I do like a lot of other things as well, you know? We are not a monolith. Okay, this laser face is pretty cool. Airbrush would have been the best way to do it, but I don't have that set up right now, so we're doing it like this. Yeah, I mean, I think GW rightfully, you know, what can be looked at as that, you know, they are the hobby. It's like for so many people, they have been like the only player for so long. But I think as we move forward into this world, especially like post-COVID hangouts and stuff, like I think we'll see a lot more variety in just life in general. As people are just kind of bored of doing the same thing. And I think, you know, the sad thing is, you know, some people are just like, well, this is the only game that people play. And I'm like, okay, yeah, like, do you even enjoy playing the game? Because if you don't enjoy playing the game, then it just doesn't matter. You know, like, find a different part of the hobby that you like, and you will be happier. I'm so excited for necro molds. Like, I've read through the rules a bunch, and like, what a smart idea, you know? Right, right. I mean, like, that's absolutely incredible. Like, you know, and I think like if you can actually make a living off of you know, doing things that aren't GW, like I think it makes sense to like keep it in there. Like, you want to appeal to the broad audience just a little bit. But if you can like break off and like have fun doing other things as well, and you know, making sure that like you're challenging your core audience, that's the shit right there. If you can make that happen. Ugh. I'm getting some like bubbles and some shitty finish here. Painting on color change paint is not recommended. I mean, like, I just spent the other night like building little guys and then smashing them. Like, my wife was like, they fucked up. They just should have made a cool toy. Like, why make rules to it? I was like, because, like, why not make rules to it? Like, you don't have to play it if you don't want to. You can still just mash it, and you know, mashing models is fun, and you know, like, the game is really affordable for what it all comes with. Like, I celebrate that. Yeah, the thumbnail and the title is really important. You are not wrong there. Okay, brushing this on wasn't so bad. It just needed a couple coats. Stop it from pooling in the weird places that it's pooling. I think he was really smart and, you know, set it up so he made enough to actually produce a lot. Because, like, as you can see, a lot of stores are starting to carry it now. So I think that's where he's going to start making all of his money, is he has it set up for a while. And, you know, he had some, like, I say venture capital. It's not venture capital. He has, like, angel investors getting him there. So, let's talk about the future. Since we're talking about season 2 of the Murder Basement, I don't know what that's going to totally look like yet. I have an idea. Some of you are going to love it. Some of you are going to fucking hate it. But, Tuesday is my last day at work. And then after that, I am working 2 days a week at the shop to kind of help them out. They have this new employee that is has not started yet, and so like I'm gonna help them get her kind of trained up and keep production moving. But that's like 2 days a week through September, and that's it. And then if everything goes right, I start school come October. So I want to stream a little bit more. I want to do some more with the YouTube channel. I want to do maybe some more standard YouTube stuff, less podcasty stuff, because just mentally it takes a lot out of me to do podcasty stuff. And I think if I can like do some more reviews and things of that nature, I think that'll be fine. I don't think anybody will be mad at it, you know. But like music is going to be much more a part of it, so I'm going to do more music stuff, and that's just going to be it. You guys are going to have to be all right with that. So we'll be reviewing some of my musical instruments and just kind of like talk about philosophy of making music, because September I really want to work on music a lot, and that's something I'm really excited for. It's been a long time since I've been excited for music, and this gives me the opportunity to do it right, and I love that. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, people. Thoughts, questions, concerns? Other times that you'd like me to stream? Like what makes sense? Like I don't fucking know what makes sense anymore. Part of me was like, Sauce had it right streaming as early as he did, but I'm fucking garbage in the morning, so oh my god, I'm thirsty. I'm sweaty. I'm sweaty as fuck. I don't think I'm gonna make it full 3 hours today, guys. Thoughts? You hate doing highlights on cloth. What type of cloth are you doing? Actually, like, I think highlights on cloth can be really fun and interesting. Are you, can it be rougher, or are you needing it to be like a smooth transition? Mini Gamer J approves. I owe New Meta a theme song. So that's going to be one of the first things I do. So I find doing highlights on cloth to be way easier than doing highlights on just about anything else. Yeah, dude, that is exactly what I'm going to do. Exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, so much. What are you painting? Tenjin. I don't know what Tenjin is. At full scale. Okay, perfect. I don't even have a keyboard over here. It sucks. sucks. I'm gonna do my best to not have a fucking freak out. Oh, I've already started working on a whole fucking D&D album. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it, but like, I'm telling you, I've got plans. Oh yeah, you know what? That would be really fun. Pushing those in different directions. I need to get some of those. I have Hulk. I've always wanted to do just like the Hulk as like standard Hulk colors because I think Hulk is badass. Uh, the lyrics are just going to be new meta design over and over again. I'm not like, I mean, like, it'll be a theme song in black metal, but like, I'm not reinventing the wheel for you. We're just gonna have some fun, screaming into a mic. Been challenged by another listener to make a song that's like if Mozart was doing Pink Floyd or Pink Floyd was doing Mozart, which I think is a really interesting idea. I haven't screamed in so long, I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. I was thinking about doing a lot more vlog stuff on the YouTube channel as well, just to kind of like keep people up to date of where school's going. My goal is to try to get a degree in 6 months. A full-on bachelor's degree from 0 to hero. And you'd be like, what? That can't be done. It can be, and has been done quite a bit, actually, through this online site called Western Governors Union. And if you get in there, you get your class, you blast on through it. Like, people are getting degrees in no time. I'm going to be studying IT management. It is technically a business degree with like a focus in IT. And the reason why is because like I need to do something more person oriented in a field that makes more money, and that's going to be tech. And the truth is, like, all the money in tech is in like project management, but it's a shitty fucking job because like nobody wants to like the people who are project managers aren't technically like people from outside. You know, they are like tech people who've been moved up, and you know they're making great money, but they don't have like the business mind to actually navigate you know the world, and they you know typically don't have like the social skills to talk to like the corporate world very easily, you know. And not saying that they can't, it's just like it's just difficult, you know. There's like kind of this like barrier between the two worlds. And so my goal is to get into something like that, make some money, work in a team of people to help produce cool software, learn to code, learn to program, and you know, enrich my life. You're a project manager. What do you think of it? I've heard a lot of people hate it. All the places that I've talked to here, you know, project managers don't even last more than a year. Like one guy was like, in the past 6 years, I've had like 4 project managers. Like, what? And that's bad. You'd murder someone. That's what I've heard a lot. I've heard that it's a really fucking intense job. But like, if I haven't murdered anybody in the last 11 years, I think I'm fine. The corporate world cannot. I am immune. It cannot hurt me. Being self-employed was enough. Oh hell no, that's asking for burnout. I think that that's like a real problem in like the tech world, is like everybody gets burnt out and then, you know, that's it. Like nothing gets done, everybody gets mad, and you know, people quit. And I don't like that. I think that if you change the culture around it and you know, you have people who can navigate that well, you thrive on being flat out. Yeah. I also thrive on that too. I like being pushed. I like operating at a really high standard. So, but at that point, like if I get into it and I hate it, like the business degree allows me to like get into like HR and stuff. Like I can move from there. Like it just is one of those things that it gets me my foot in the door. My certifications that I'm taking will get me the rest of the way, and you know, that's how I'm gonna handle it. The project managers yell and get yelled at. That's awesome. That's very cool, Salt and Sassy. Minigamer J, I hope that happens for you too. I think that you would be great on set. Be fun to work with. Yeah, Salt and Sassy. That's what I've been like. Whenever I hear people talk like how New Meta's talking, I'm like, I think you guys are doing it wrong. Like everything that Picture Mart does, and I get it, we're like small, but like it's all like you know, production oriented. So each project is a whole new thing, and things have to be delegated, and people have to step up in different ways, and we have expectations of clients that we have to properly manage how to talk to the clients about it. That is a really hard part of the job that I think a lot of people aren't really hip to, and I'm all about it. You work in the automotive world, there's not much you can do right. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. That's brutal. Guys, I am sweaty. I'm sweaty. This is intense. By the time I start school, it will be October, which means most of the heat will kind of like gone, and then I'll be able to actually do more up here. I'll be actually able to do school. Nice thing is I have my studio space set up now, so like I can do school, I can do music, I can paint, and have it all kind of like work out all right. You know, talking to clients is not hell. I love it. Every fucking day I love talking to people. I love figuring out what they want. I love getting to know them. I love building rapport. I love understanding their expectations, and I love how to mitigate their unrealistic expectations, and then produce something that leaves them fucking speechless. You know, that's the shit that I like. You want to talk like I love leaving people just kind of flabbergasted by how things turned out. Like, oh, how did you do that? I'm like, yeah, it's fucking good. That's how come. But like, we understand what they want and how to actually deliver it, and that's a huge skill. And you know, like, those things I've refined over the last 11 years. So like, I know picture framing is about the exact opposite of tech. Everything that I learned, I think there is completely transferable. Yeah, Grackle, I feel ya. Everything you said is true, but it's also exhausting. Yeah, no doubt. That's why you get paid. That's why you fucking get paid. That's why you take vacations. That's why, you know, you live a very different life, and I am ready for a different life. As much as I love this small life, I have to change. I have to be able to navigate my health and my family and my finances in a much more beneficial way. Okay, guys, well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up like way super fucking early today, because my armpits are disgusting right now, and I'm just like swampy sitting here, because like I'm right next to the floor AC, which like is blowing cold air into the room, but I'm also getting like the exhaust from it, so it's like warm right here. Something I was a little worried about. So I love you guys. I mean, I'm sorry I haven't been use the heat to motivate the painting. I wish it's motivating me to take a nap and eat an ice cream bar. Eat an ice cream bar. That's where I'm at. Like, I've found F in chat for swamp ass. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right. I've got the camera. It's a little bit easier for me to look at now, so I can look directly at you all. I love you all. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry I have been out of pocket. Getting this room like set up for like anything other than like the one thing I've been doing is been really difficult, because like it's a really weird room that's actually incredibly small, because like half of the room is under an eave, which makes it extremely difficult to use. Grackle, I'm so glad you've been here too. It makes me really happy. Let's see, I don't have any. I don't know how I'm gonna. I have it set up where I can raid. I can't even fucking type anything, guys. Okay, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna have to end stream today, and I hate that because like literally like the keyboard's on the other side of the room. I love you guys. Let's hang out more. I'll get this figured out. I will get us dialed in to where like we can actually like do it right. Come hang out in the Discord. Discord's the best. Exclamation point Discord. Come hang out. It's a really good time. Yeah, everybody, go check out Eons of Battle. If you haven't already done it, it's a great channel. Yeah, lots on the way. Lots of interesting developments. Stick around. Hear all the stories. Salt and Sassy, have a great week. We should chat a little bit because I want to hear more about your project manager experiences. Because that's something everybody I've talked to about it has been like, oh, project management. And like, anytime that's kind of the response, yeah, like it makes me nervous, but it also makes me wonder like how much people are, if they're doing it right. So definitely interested to hear your experiences. I love you all. Patreon's available if you want to support me there. Hit you up on Discord. Sounds great. Sounds great. I will hopefully be back next Sunday. As far as this goes, we'll like try it again. Hopefully it's a little cooler. It's supposed to rain a lot this week, which is great and also shitty because we just got Mal's e-bike in, and you know, riding bikes in the rain sucks. So yeah. I love you all. We'll talk soon. Everybody take care of yourself. Sorry I'm not raiding out. Twitch people, you get to feel it the way that all the YouTube people go over. It just is over. Go join your favorite streamers. Have fun. I love you all. I'm going to hop on over to this closing time screen. Woo! Woo! Hope to see you next stream. That's so pleasant. All right, everybody. I love you all. Take care of yourselves.